Yeah, we're up. Welcome to episode 63 of Rebels Without a Pod, the show that dares ask the question, why did I not think to call the last episode Podcast Junior?
It's going to haunt you until the day you die.
It's 110 degrees out right now. We were just trying to get through Buster Keaton. My name is John. I
don't know what that movie is, by the way. I saw that come up on the docket, and I was like, "What is that?
What is that?" Let's put it to the co-hosts, Andy, Naveen. How would you, in synopsis in brief, how would you quickly describe Sherlock Jr.?
A synopsis in brief. A out-of-body stunt film.
Out-of-body stunt film.
Film.
Andy, how about yourself?
Dude with weird eyes cheats death for 45 minutes.
Interesting.
Not even in the movie. Literally, it's just footage of him cheating death for like 45 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
You should listen when we post it.
I'll come back to it. I'll come back to it at some point. That sounds... I can't say it sounds interesting. Mm-hmm. I'm more confused than anything, but I'll explore that.
My name is John. Joining me tonight, Naveen on music and audio production.
Hello there.
Andy, who does our artwork, graphic design, and recently rated Sherlock Jr. 2.5 stars on Letterboxd. The same score he gave on the same day to Happy Gilmore 2.
Wow, you are just stalking him on Letterboxd, aren't you?
So what's even funnier about this is I have no recollection of doing either of those things.
Okay. Do you have a recollection of this other pair of ratings that you did, again, back to back? I'm pretty sure the same day on Letterboxd. And if I had to guess, looking at these movies, I'm like, Andy has not seen either of these movies since probably about 1996. But let me jog your memory a little bit. The 1996 Mara Wilson adaptation of the Roald Dahl classic Matilda, 4 stars. The Rocky Horror Picture Show, 1 star.
So Matilda, I saw no more than maybe 4 months ago.
And a 4-star movie.
Wow.
And
not the musical.
Not the musical. The original.
Danny DeVito,
the original one.
Yeah. And that movie is a gem. It's phenomenal. It's fantastic. And I will love it until forever.
Really?
Yep. And Rocky Horror Picture Show, I have watched twice.
Okay.
1.5 times, to be fair.
Recently, or this is back in the day?
I would say 10 years ago, maybe 12 years ago.
Wow.
And it is just an absolute pile of garbage. And I don't understand why people like it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand why people like it. And even more so, I don't understand why people go see it every single year and get dressed up and sing and do stuff in the theater.
Let me ask you a question. What compelled you to go into Letterboxd, within like the last 6 months to put that review in?
Last 4 weeks.
Last 4 weeks. You're like, I hated it 10 years ago.
This was so like Matilda. This was Matilda, Rocky Horror Picture Show, Superman.
So the answer to that question is quite simple.
Okay.
I see new shiny things that I need to, I have to have them. I have to do something with them immediately. And then about 4 weeks later, I completely forgot that I even had them. So I got Letterboxd one night. I spent the next couple of days periodically just randomly.
I was refreshing on the hour. I'm pretty sure there was a time you didn't sleep.
I did it a lot for about 2 straight days. And now basically the only time I go in there is if I go, like if I'm actually seeing a movie that I feel like I should mention or something for the pod. So really at this point, it's for Johnny's entertainment alone.
I will, in all fairness, I'm breaking balls a little bit. 1 star for me is too high to rate Rocky Horror Picture Show. Like the fact that the fact it has the cult following, the crowd obsession that it does, and fucking Hedwig and the Angry Inch is just languishing in obscurity, like a movie that actually has great songs and great performances and a message and like an actual kind of just humanity and a point of view on things.
And I've never seen it.
Yeah. This is the hell that we live in.
I know. I've never seen it, and I would like to see it, but I haven't gotten around to it. Go figure.
Well, if you like shiny things, you might like an Angry Inch.
I mean, it might hit a little too close to home.
And returning to the podcast, coming back on a surfboard from deep space, this motherfucker heralds Galactus. It's our friend and yours, Pod Daddy Eric.
Please don't eat my planet.
Do we? Okay, now that all 4 of us are here, we've all seen the movie. It's on mic. We don't have to talk about it. Do we do a Fantastic Four episode? Do we do the Podtastic Four?
So
let me ask you this, right? So we covered Superman. How many views did we get for that?
It did not do well.
About the same as our live watch and review of Cry Wilderness.
Okay. Okay.
Verified Air. The short that's just Andy's drawing a crypto, I think is like our second most viewed short. That did pretty well. 338 views.
It's great. No, I love it.
The internet loves dogs, man.
They do. They really do. Knowing how
15
the movie
views.
Superman was and how much people are maybe seeking out reviews of Superman versus Fantastic Four, which was good,
Muted.
just not as good. I figure that's only going to garner us like 3 views, 4 views.
Or is it the kind of thing where maybe the coverage was so skewed towards Superman? Maybe people kind of hanging out, be like, yeah, you know what? It was a little too woke for my taste.
I'm a cat person.
I really like these. All these. I'm still trying to like kind of keep up with the Marvel thing. How about like a 2.5-hour podcast of kind of like just a couple idiots rambling about Fantastic Four?
I don't know. I think maybe we shouldn't do the record, but we should just have Naveen come up with like he can recreate the music from Fantastic Four. And then all 4 of us, when it goes Fantastic Four, we can all just scream it.
Okay.
Because that Superman thing that he did was awesome.
We could the intro, like the little electric guitar kind of a John Williams intro. Yep. We could do like a little sort of goofball a cappella Fantastic Four thing, put that out as a short, use that as a barometer for what the crowd wants. Maybe.
Do we throw in clobbering time?
What's that, Naveen?
Do we get to throw in it's clobbering time?
Definitely.
Just once.
Just once. Yeah.
I'm going to say based on the success in air quotes of Superman, I really do think that our bread and butter is just absolutely either 80s trash movies or other trash movies. That's sort of where
the metrics would overwhelmingly suggest we should just be covering East Asian film.
East Asian films, yes.
So we have to put Cholet out as well to sort of figure out whether we can kind of do the whole continent.
Cholet.
Yep.
If we're just
we may have to do an Asian films part 2, part
Niban.
Niban. Sure. Are you alluding to something?
No, I'm actually not.
No, this is not.
Not.
Oh, okay.
We are doing cycle picks.
Right.
We are. That's what I mean. I'm open to it if you're proposing that. Right. Maybe I'd go with like Korean cinema. There's just so many good Korean flicks I think that you guys need to see, but that's just me. Maybe that's just who I am.
This is him so desperate to get Old Boy covered on the podcast.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I know.
You need this. You guys need.
Well,
maybe not Andy, but Naveen needs this.
I mean, maybe Old Boy could fit into another theme.
mm-hmm.
I mean, it brings back octopi.
There you go.
Uncomfortable family films.
Okay.
I mean,
Plenty of those.
that's pretty broad. Yeah.
So okay. Uncomfortable family film cycle. We start out by deciding which one, like which ones are we out of the Fantastic Four. We leave it open. Eric has already been decided is like the creepy God baby, but we do like the rest of the family. Silver Surfer, Galactus, Herbie. I think we got to get Herbie in there.
Herbie, yeah.
Yeah. The Thing's sweater vest fits. I think that was almost its own character.
I will say it is charming when he gets a beard.
Yeah.
He gets a beard in the comics, so they didn't pull that out of left field. That actually happened in the comic, but I still like it. Yeah.
It was fun. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Tonight on the show, we're our penultimate B movie cycle episode. We're going to be covering Andy's pick, 1986 Hal Needham BMX bicycle race movie, Rad. This was a childhood favorite of Andy.
Yeah, I want to. So, in the days that have led up to this podcast,
you've been apprehensive a bit.
I've been nervous. Not nervous. That's not the right word for it, but definitely thinking to myself, this has the potential to become top, or I guess bottom 3 movies we've ever watched.
Would you say this is a shot at the opportunity knocks of 2025?
Of 2025, absolutely.
Interesting.
And what worries me is that, obviously, we look at our favorite movies as children through very rose-colored glasses.
Right.
And I just wonder how this one is going to stand up. I also actually was just saying this earlier. One of my concerns is that this will be, by choice, the last time I will ever watch Rad in my entire life, because I may end up this thing is such a turd. I can't.
Oh no!
I can't watch it again. So it's possible we could be going in that direction.
It's very possible you may be closing the loop on like a very important childhood thing that you kind of revisit one last time. You're like, yeah, that
didn't hold up.
I already see the Letterboxd review. It's just gonna say it's no Matilda.
It's no Matilda. I'm hoping at least it's as good as Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Cry Wilderness, 1.5 stars. So it's going to be really interesting to see kind of just where this fits in Andy's pantheon of like the worst stuff he's watched for the podcast, and like it also in general, because it's that bottom 5% is it's truly I think it's so fascinating. It's such like a snapshot like into your psyche.
I love it. I love it. You're just messing with yourself the whole time. We're like hands off. This is just all you doing it on your own, and we get to sit by and just watch. Mm-hmm. I'm just going to be the entire time. I'm going to be focused on you. I'm not even going to watch the film. Just waiting for you to crack. And that moment, it's just.
I guess I just want.
He's back, ladies and gentlemen.
I live for this stuff.
I want to say I'm sorry in advance in case this is just so bad.
Right.
You're going to come back. You're going to have like all your tattoos laser removed, face completely shaved, hair grown out. We don't even recognize you anymore.
Right.
Yep. This could be a bad night for me, so we'll see how it goes.
You switch to contacts. It's going to be a pastel cardigan. There's going to be a sign in the back that just says the Andy apology tour.
Yep.
Well, before we get to like our live watch and then subsequent response to the movie, we winding down the movies are finally finishing out like the set of 4 themes that we picked. I checked the calendar. Mid-December of last year is when we actually had our last discussion and voting for like the cycles that we're going to do.
No shit.
So we're going to take like a little time up top as before. The 4 of us have picked 2 ideas, cycles of movie that the group will sort of watch and discuss and review collectively. every host will present their 2 ideas. The other 3 hosts will vote on what they think is going to be the most interesting topic. So who would like to kick us off? Andy, because you're kind of the man of the hour tonight with, just possibly losing the 3 of us as friends. How about you start out?
So am I saying both?
Yeah.
All right. So,
Look at Eric's smile. He has missed it.
It's just like, guys, I have 2 ideas, but I've been thinking about them for a while, and I think it's going to break me if you don't vote for any of them. So can we just start with somebody else,
Well,
please?
don't we have to vote for one?
Numbers 1 and 2 are Smell Ya and Later.
Wait, do we have to vote for one of his? Can't we just kind of? I'm going to swipe right.
We can't just go Roman Emperor thing.
Left? Is it left? Okay, yeah, left. I'll go left.
Left goes
Just to
rejected.
fuck with you, I'll go right and then veer back left.
All right.
all right.
Andy, let's hear your ideas.
So I'd already mentioned one on our chat thread. So this one is no surprise to anybody. It's top of our watch lists, which is exactly what it sounds like. Just movies that we've been meaning to watch that we haven't. So, perhaps all 3 of you have seen the ones that I pick, but I haven't. So I want to get it on the watch list. So that's that one.
Any streaming service, it's the thing of like you see a movie on there on the surface, you're like, oh, that looks great. You bookmark it, it sits there for months, sometimes years. You can't bring yourself to take it off because I know that'll be good. I know that's interesting. I know that's a director or writer or an actor that I like, but it's just it's perpetually in limbo. This theme is each of us picks one of those things from our personal streaming service queues. We all watch that together and talk about it.
So this is one we haven't seen because it could be a stinker.
Well, yeah, it could be.
Yes.
It very
So
well
it's like
could.
Russian roulette. Yeah. So it could be.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's my first one, and then my second one is horror movies that won't scare Andy too badly.
Nice.
Well, that's
Wow.
Can you think of any?
There's got to be some. Just not the Human Centipede, and not what's the one that you guys always talk about?
Terrifier.
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 And probably not the
no
Substance
gore.
either.
Yeah, oh, come on. I was going to say that. Not for me, for you.
I mean,
this is going to be tough because if you let this be subjective for us to pick movies that won't scare you too much, the other guys may be able to hold honestly to it. I'm the asshole who told you during our in-person watch a creep show, oh yeah, the scary part's over.
listen.
This guy will knife you in the back.
This is a test for you guys, and Johnny, for you in particular.
I will fail. Eric will really fail. Devine, Devine's kind of the wild card here.
Yeah, I think I would be, but
I'd be like, Devine, I don't think he's into snuff films.
I watched 8mm.
Yeah.
So that's what I got.
Opening weekend.
What's that?
We went to that. We were living in Worcester at the time, so just that was our version of Mardi Gras.
Snuff films?
Let's go see. No, like back in college, I know we went to 8mm opening night because of like the town we were living in was just completely savage. And we're like, yeah, Nick Cage, War snuff film movie. None of us have girlfriends. Perfection.
Perfection.
Okay. I will cast my vote. The idea of like the movie we've been sitting on forever because we think it might be good. I think that's fascinating. I've got half a dozen of them because I'm a robot and I never kind of like shrink down my watch list at all. I vote for top of the queue person for my theme pick.
Ditto for me.
Okay.
I don't trust myself. So I love horror films, but everything I think of is probably not for you. So
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
I'll
fair.
play it safe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the Andy horror film thing would be fun, but
Right.
Actually, one of my theme cycles was that queue list. So
Okay.
Oh,
I'm definitely down for that one.
Okay. So that's that.
okay. Top of the queue. Very cool. Papa, what do you got?
Me. I got one. I feel like we've talked about this before on the pod. I brought it back around because I've always wanted to do this one. Childhood trauma.
Childhood trauma.
So again, maybe this applies more to us. You know, you're like 9 or 10. You're watching a movie by yourself on TV. Nobody else is there. You're watching like Gremlins or something, or Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. And maybe it's a little too old. You know, it's for older people, but you know, you're allowed to watch it anyways. It's on, I don't know, on TV or something like that. So you get away with it. But it's late at night. You're by yourself. It gets a little creepy, and then you just start fucking thinking about it too much, and you cannot sleep.
Yeah.
So those movies that kind of haunt you, that to this day, when you think about movies that maybe scarred you,
adult or even child cinema from the 70s and the 80s are just replete with shit like this. Things that
you, without CGI, that shit feels so fucking real.
Right.
Yeah.
A very large chunk of it was actually happening like in that moment.
I was trying to think of, and I mean, again, this comes back to Return to Oz. That would have been my pick if we haven't seen that already, but I've got some more.
All right. Okay, that great idea.
Let's pick one. That's first proposal is that. Second one, I was toggling between two. I really want to bring action hero movies onto this pod because I love them. But again, we talked about Predator, I think, like a couple weeks ago. So it's just like, oh shit, I want to do something like that. But I came up with this other one instead. So maybe I'll come back to that one another time. The one I came up with, inspired by Saturday Night Live, where they have like the 5 Timers Club. I was thinking, what if we had like a 10 Timers Club, meaning a film that you've seen at least 10 times.
Interesting.
It doesn't mean you necessarily love the film. You've just seen it so many times.
It's always on cable. It's always playing in the background. It's always on an airplane if you're traveling a lot.
I mean, think about
if you have kids and they just want to watch that same movie over and over again.
Dirty Work was on, or like for a great one for me. I didn't watch this when I was younger, but Caddyshack, and they showed it so much on Comedy Central that I ended up really liking the film just because it was always on when I threw it on.
Dogma is another one of those. So
Dogma shit.
Yeah. Eric, point of clarification to what like Naveen just said. Do movies that your kids watch over and over that you just are aware of in the background, would that get lumped under this umbrella?
Movies, yeah, that could be definitely. I mean, I was thinking more something that you were seeking out, that you wanted to watch, like Lost in Translation, for example. You're like, man, every time I see this, I have a different emotional response to it, right?
Right.
It's one of those things that it grows with you.
These guys are racist.
Yeah. So
right,
I leave it kind of subjective. It could be a film that you like, you dislike, something that was on the background that you just kind of got used to and you feel compelled to maybe share with the group. I'm putting it out there.
Okay. Naveen, how about you vote first?
All right. You mind going through them again? So it's movies that you've seen, the 10-time club. So 10 or more
10-time club, something you've seen at least 10 times. The other one is childhood trauma.
Childhood trauma.
Stuff we grew up on that fucked us up.
Yeah.
We're a particularly interesting generation to talk about that, I think, because literally the PG-13 rating got created specifically because of Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, and 80s parents just being like, we got to change up something of what we're doing. Right.
Do you remember that Muppet Babies episode where they go down into the basement?
Yeah.
Who was missing? They were looking for, was it Miss
probably
Baby?
Animal?
Or maybe, yes, Animal. Yeah. Animal was missing. They thought Animal was, I guess he was sick, and he went to go, Nanny took him away, so they couldn't find him, and they went looking in the basement. And that's where they found, like, the Temple of Doom.
That's the one with they find out he's autistic? No?
me no feel so well. Drums.
Gotcha.
What do you think, Naveen?
All right. I'm I think I'm gonna go with childhood trauma. That one
Childhood
sounds
trauma.
like fun.
Yeah. Andy, how about yourself?
Against maybe perhaps my better judgment, because I already know the movie I'm going to use for it. And the idea of watching it doesn't sit
As
well
long
with
as
me
it's
at
not
all.
rad.
It's not rad.
Okay.
Childhood trauma.
Childhood trauma. Okay. I like the idea of like movies that you've watched a bunch kind of growing up. I think it'd be a cool concept. I'm a bit of a weirdo. I just don't rewatch movies at all, so I can't actually honestly think of like a film I've seen more than 5 times, even fucking like Empire Strikes Back.
Really?
Yeah, it's just weird. I don't rewatch it. Like Empire maybe 6 times, Spaceballs probably 7 times. This is Lifetime. I saw Across the Spider-Verse 5 times in the theater, but that was a relatively recent thing.
I mean, you could make the Street Fighter movie your 10 time movie. We could do
You
that
have
again.
time, Johnny.
I would title my autobiography "Back to Shadaloo."
Game over.
Flying on the wings of a dream. No, childhood trauma. I've really enjoyed kind of bringing my parents into some of these things, and they. I've told the story like on the podcast before, but my father off season when we were growing up worked part-time at a video store, a little bit to make money, but like a lot of the time just he really fucking loved movies, and buddy of his, and he liked hanging out with like the buddy of his that like owned the store. There are so many movies I can think of off the dome, and so many stories I can kind of tell. Like that's the childhood traumas. I think that's going to be a great one. I'm looking forward to that. All right,
Cool.
Devine, going to you.
All right, I still choose childhood trauma.
So for your cycles.
Yeah.
He's still all fucked up, guys. Sorry.
All right. Yeah. All right.
8mm.
He's a little
really
shaky,
just-
but he'll catch up.
He was talking about adult trauma, and 8mm was just it. At that point, he just stopped. He aged like 30 years and just never came back.
I did.
He heard Eric heralding Galactus at the top of the episode. He's been a little shaky since then. Right.
Dude, don't take my baby. Just go away.
Exactly.
That's a reason to talk about like Fantastic Four a little on pod.
It's
Just
not.
the whole marriage conversation of you thought about it. Yeah, but I decided no.
That was a great scene. That was a great scene.
The man's a genius.
Yeah.
He's gotta
It's just
consider
like,
every
I
possible
have to
scenario.
consider all the variables.
All right.
Yeah.
It's one life for all, you know? It's like, all right.
Definitely a father perspective.
Baby or Baby Yoda? Ah.
All right. My theme cycles, one of them is based off of something we talk about incessantly on pod and off pod. And I say that lightheartedly if you didn't get that. But movies about sports that we love. I'm sure we've watched movies about sports that maybe the main theme isn't sports, but we still enjoyed it, even though we're not, people that are big into sports.
Right.
Okay.
I already have my pick.
Just sports.
Oh, wow. Okay. That's
so many.
I've been waiting for a Jonathan Brandis movie to
There we go.
appear, and it's been a while. The whole thing with Chuck Norris and sidekicks, and you guys ripped that away from me. Now, I think Ladybugs might need to.
I'm bringing it back.
So
might need
in
to come
addition
out.
to this whole thing, I also am part of a movie club at work, and we do different themes every month. And our theme last month was literally just sports movies. I submitted my pick. I thought it was like a pretty good one. We ended up watching Raging Bull instead, which was interesting. So yeah, if we do that, I'm 100% going to go like the pick that they didn't choose at work. I'm going to like make you guys do it instead.
Gotcha.
I like this one too, because you could also go with something like Rocky. I mean, you've got options. You could do Mighty Ducks. You could
Mighty
do
Ducks. There's Sandlot. There's Karate
Sandlot.
Kid.
There you go.
And we haven't covered a single sports movie yet, have we?
I don't.
If
Street Fighter was sort of a blood sport.
The Handmaiden. A lot of fists being
Right,
fisted.
right.
A lot of calisthenics.
Fistful of, was it quarters there? That was kind of sporty.
Which one?
No,
Quarters.
no. He's talking about King of Kong.
King of Kong. There we go.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
Kind of like an endurance event, if you.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of
A
sporty.
sport for the physically challenged.
Right.
All right,
that's-
so
Video games or podcasting.
yeah, what was that, Andy?
Okay.
No, I said that's an interesting one. I like that. Go ahead.
And then my second one, actually based off of Andy and some of our talks we've had, where he's just like, I don't want to watch it if they make a sequel. It's a sequel that shouldn't have been made, all that stuff.
Right.
So sequels that should not have been made.
Okay.
So
Okay. This is coming from me. I know how this sounds. I'm going to vote for sports.
What?
Yeah.
That's
I think we'll end up watching better movies if we just do sports.
I love how John's going to go with sports, and then he's going to pick a movie that has nothing to do with
We're
sports.
just going to watch King of Kong again. Sorry, guys.
It's adjacent to what an adjacent sport movie would look like.
Honestly, I just think because we haven't gone in that direction, I think sports.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
there was a little
I was
pause there.
waiting. I was waiting for like what we were going to present at this point. I was trying to think of stuff we haven't seen or focused on too much. I was thinking like either like sports was one of them. Also like something historical, or maybe like something that what was I thinking of? Like military, like a World War II movie, or what am I thinking of? Like, how would you categorize that?
Historical dramatizations, or
sure, yeah, something like that. I was also thinking sci-fi. We've done some sci-fi, but we didn't have like a sci-fi cycle.
Sure.
We kind of dabbled with that. So I mean, I think there's some things that we just haven't gone after yet, and I think this is a good one.
Yeah, I actually considered sports as well. I was coming at it from a slightly different perspective, but I will keep that to myself because that might inform what I end up choosing for that cycle.
Right.
But yeah, I think that's a great idea.
Right. And then on the group chat, it's going to be 3 guys have chosen Major League, and Johnny wants us to watch King of Kong again.
I was thinking you were going to pick Dorf Does Golf.
Oh God,
I'll go with Field of Dreams.
Dreams. Okay.
great
Classic.
movie.
Yeah.
Classic.
Amy.
What's your
Madigan,
letterbox rating?
Amy Madigan from Field of Dreams, heavily featured in second great cinematic surprise of the summer, Weapons.
Who was?
Amy Madigan, like the wife from Field of Dreams.
Oh,
Wow.
okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
All right, for the 2 themes that I have, like the first one, I'm always citing the Blank Check podcast as a show that I really love, that does sort of full director filmographies. I'm always talking about just how interesting their runs are and how all of our listeners should be on seat listening to that show instead of ours. But I had the idea of kind of doing a sort of like a director filmography style theme. The idea that I had was post-therapy Wes Anderson. Now, a little bit of context for me. I don't really like the early Wes Anderson shit. I don't care for Rushmore. I didn't really like Royal Tenenbaums. The Life Aquatic, I actively hated.
What?
And
No, you didn't.
I just discovered this, and I had always assumed that that the Darjeeling Limited was another one of these kind of just quirky but sort of kind of repressed and angsty and sad, just kind of what. So I never got around to watching it. Eric and I went to Wes Anderson's The Fantastic Mr. Fox opening weekend, and I loved it so much. I was kind of just grinning ear to ear the entire time. And every single Wes Anderson film that I think has been made then has had this element of humor and lightness and joyfulness. I think he is for my adult life, he's just one of my absolute favorite. And he's had this crazy unbroken run. I'm proposing
About that?
therapy. Sorry, go ahead.
Excuse me, come again. I said, are you sure about that?
Hey, do you remember the wolf? Do you remember the wolf?
No.
No.
So wait, where does the cutoff happen then?
The cutoff is Darjeeling Limited or later. I will offer concession of, I think, for like two things. Like I personally don't particularly care for the early Wes Andersons. And I also think when you've kind of followed movie podcasts, the early ones have just been covered and talked about and sort of done to death. So I think that if one person wants to do like an early Wes, like Rushmore or Steve Zissou or something like that, I wouldn't object to kind of one early period kind of Wes Anderson the cycle. But for the most part, I prefer to kind of do the later stuff, which includes Fantastic Mr. Fox, Moonrise Kingdom, Grand Budapest, Isle of Dogs, The French Dispatch, Asteroid City, like the Henry Sugar Netflix shorts, and The Phoenician Scheme, which just came out like a few months ago. Just incredible, really fun, really interesting sort of movies to kind of talk about there. Erica's chomping at the bit. What you got, buddy?
I'm just curious. I've seen probably about half of his films since Fantastic Mr. Fox. I'm just curious, Andy or Naveen's take on Wes Anderson in general.
Hit or miss for me.
Yeah.
I think Fantastic Mr. Fox is brilliant. I really liked Grand Budapest Hotel. I thought Darjeeling Limited was super boring.
I agree.
I thought
it's not
what's the one with Die Hard, freaking
Moonrise Kingdom.
Moonrise, yeah. I thought Moonrise Kingdom was almost unwatchable.
Really?
Yep.
Really?
Super boring. So I'm all over the map with him, but there's good stuff there. There are some movies that I think are amazing.
Moonrise, hating Moonrise is really shocking to me.
I was gonna say, because his films, they all, what is it? Similar format, similar, reoccurring actors throughout all his films. You either like him or you hate him. I feel like if you like the post Fantastic Four, Fantastic Mr. Fox stuff, if you like one of them, you'll in general like most of them. So that's why the reason I bring it up is I'm like, if you've seen a bunch of them and you like them, then you're good. If you can't like stomach him, then it's going to be like a long, painful cycle for you.
Fantastic Four, Mr. Fox. I think they fought Beaver Galactus at the end of it. That was quirky, but
the only one I'll say watch Isle of Dogs.
Are you cussing with me?
Naveen, anything to add to like the West thing? It would be, in fairness, it would be, it's not the slog. We're going through his whole filmography, but it would be like a bunch of potentially kind of the same thing.
What's your second one? What's your second one?
My second one.
Let's hear it.
All right. This is building on a previous cycle that we've done, but this is new to you, neo-noir. These are noir films, 1960 or later, that none of us have seen. What kind of gave me the idea when I was looking at when I was trying to figure out, I think it was Andy's pick for the neo-noir cycle, I was looking at like the spreadsheet of noir films of just what came out also in 1990, and just like the top ones just for that year. Abel Ferrara's King of New York, the Coen Brothers' Miller's Crossing, David Lynch's Wild at Heart, Scorsese's Cape Fear, the Chinatown sequel to Two Jakes. I think I really enjoyed doing like the neo-noir series, and I think it would kind of be interesting to kind of circle back, and instead of doing doing things we had seen kind of as kids or had some other kind of context, where picking a bunch of just kind of interesting, sort of well-regarded noir films that that none of us have just kind of like experienced before, and seeing how that goes sort of collectively as a group.
Okay.
That is new to you, neo-noir.
Okay.
All right. So we got Wes Anderson movies after Darjeeling and neo-noir, new to you, neo-noir.
New to you, neo-noir.
It still hurts me that you don't appreciate the aquatic life of Steve Zissou.
Wow, this.
I've known you for a while, and I thought you were on board with me. I thought like we were both like cool with that film.
Mm-hmm.
That's what inspired me to kind of stick with Wes Anderson. But wow,
really,
buddy,
Yeah,
And that's one I did like.
that's probably
was
my
great.
most favorite Willem Dafoe movie. Like,
Great
his good
soundtrack.
part.
right.
yeah, it is.
Sounds
It's
like
great.
it's fun. I
Oh
love
my
the guy
God.
with the guitar, like singing.
Yeah.
in Portuguese. That's
He
a lot of
sings
fun.
in Portuguese the entire time.
Yep.
How about so if it makes the contention easier, we could just sort of call it the we could call one cycle option just pick your favorite Wes Anderson. Wouldn't be like against that.
You're like, except for Rushmore. Don't pick
Except for
Rushmore. Don't pick Bottle Rocket. I don't think Bottle Rocket aged well.
Eric, can I
I'm
ask a question? Can I ask a question? Were you in the shit? Were you in the shit?
I was in the shit.
I was in the shit.
Bottle Rocket was
I was in the
terrible.
shit.
Yeah.
So Eric, what's your vote?
I vote that Naveen picks first. I vote that he votes first.
Okay.
All right.
So
Well,
much energy for the first 3 cycles. This is sorry to drive the pod into like a wall, fellas.
all right. Well, I never got to answer the question that I've been asked a couple times, but so I'll answer it here. I loved Royal Tenenbaums of Wes Anderson. I loved Steve Zissou. That was great. I don't think I ever watched Rushmore. Bottle Rocket I may have watched, but don't remember.
Mhm.
Fantastic Mr. Fox I didn't see. And then Darjeeling.
Black is pretty sweet.
Yeah. Darjeeling
I'm
Unlimited.
sorry. I think there's a glitch on my end. I might have misheard. You got cut off. You said you haven't seen Fantastic Mr. Fox?
Yeah. I have not seen it.
Wow.
Oh,
And then
So good.
Wow.
I did try watching Darjeeling Limited, but I fell asleep and had no interest in actually watching it. And then I haven't
That's
seen anything,
justified.
haven't seen anything since. So I'll go with new to me, neo noir.
New to you, new to us, neo noir.
What a journey.
What a journey.
Man, I got to take a break, guys. That was a little too much for me.
That's just your jet lag talking, dude. Power
Yeah.
through.
Sorry, I'll stop talking so much.
I got to step away for a second, guys. I can make some coffee. That's wow.
You can have my Steve Zissou Blu-ray, just touch the cover lovingly.
So my vote is that Andy goes next.
you fucking
It was-
coward.
It was a
Yeah.
tough choice. I couldn't choose. There was just 2 of them. I went with the obvious one.
So I'm torn here because I think the noir one is an interesting one, but we just did neo noir not that long ago.
Mm.
So I'm afraid that it gets a little samey there potentially. Wes Anderson has not.
This is also like just going like neo noir starts in 1960. This is 65 years worth of film across sort of like multiple. I mean, it's stuff like The Handmaiden or like these are not all just kind of
That
stories, like
list.
kind of guys in a trench coat. Like
Yeah.
it's pretty expensive. Like it's
When we looked at the list to choose like which movies we wanted for that cycle,
There-
I remember there was so many.
There's a ton.
And just looking from year to year alone, you'd see like, so
Right.
much good stuff. So
Yeah. Lynch's, I've never seen it, but Lynch's Wild at Heart ends with Nicolas Cage hallucinating Glinda the Good Witch.
Huh.
Was played by the dead chick from Twin Peaks.
All right.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay, I did not see that movie, so I can't comment.
Hmm.
Wes Anderson has not made an appearance in any of our previous records.
Mhm.
I vote Wes Anderson.
Okay.
Eric.
Let's go over to
I
Sleepy
vote-
Joe.
whoa, guys,
can't
I
move on
gotta
to the
step
next
away
one
for a
else.
second. I need to get a whiskey. I vote that Naveen votes again. Make sure that he's comfortable with his vote.
Right.
No, I'm
All
kidding.
right. Are you telling me I should go to Wes Anderson? So I'll go to Wes Anderson.
Here's the thing. Wes Anderson, like who we just talked about a little bit. It's like, I'm sure all his movies have been covered a ton by other podcasts,
Sure.
probably better podcasts than ours. And we know what we're getting into with Wes Anderson films. I mean, I've seen most of them.
Right.
So it would be a rewatch, and some I'd probably enjoy, some maybe not so much. The thing, again, I agree with Andy's argument about like new to us, neo-noir. We have done it. I love noir films, personally. And there's a bunch I would love to pick that I have seen, but knowing how extensive that list was, like I mentioned, there's just so much content to choose from. And if we don't make this necessarily the next cycle, I think if we save it for like a,
right.
maybe the last of the 4 cycles or something like that,
mind,
it puts a little space.
9 months to get through.
Like, I mean, I would even be fine personally if we even did it once a year, have like a noir cycle. That's just me. I just love those films. So I'm going to lean towards that.
Okay.
You make a good point, Eric. I mean, if we sort of backload that particular cycle, that puts a lot of distance, a lot of ground between the last time and the next time. So
yeah,
I'm happy with that too. I think that's good.
Think about our picks too for the last cycle for neo noir. I mean,
they were all over the map.
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah,
got a lot of variety. Watch some like really interesting kind of films there. Okay.
Yeah,
And
I'm down.
If you guys want to go that direction, I similar to this, I have no objection. Kind of just pinning the cycle, doing the other 3 first, and then then come back to it, 2027 or whatever the fuck.
Cool.
All righty.
Cool.
Run down the list for us?
Big pardon?
You gonna run down the list for us?
Yeah. For Andy's pick, we're going to do top of the queue. Eric, childhood drama. Naveen, just sports. And for myself, we got new to you, neo noir.
Sports.
Okay. So that settles up that. Rad. International title, Hell Track. Everywhere but the States. This is the metric system of 80s movies. Hell Track, dope name. It's a 1986 American sports film directed by Hal Needham. I'll get a little bit more into like the initial background and critical response, but let's pause the record. Watch Rad, and we'll come back, discuss the movie, and whether or not we are still friends with Andy. See you soon, everybody.
All right.
And we have just finished watching the movie. Rad, international title, Hell Track, is a 1986 sports film directed by Hal Needham. Synopsis in brief. It's a bit of a longer one. The blue hoodied female signals her receptiveness to mating by dropping a large water rock in the vicinity of an eligible male. Third date.
That pretty much sums up the whole movie,
Works.
really.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Who else has one?
I mean, best way I could sum it up.
Yeah.
Do you want to be my friend? I'm pretty much asking for intercourse. If it wasn't clear.
Yeah.
Synopsis in brief. Still getting ready to break that ice. Synopsis in brief. Ranks for the Roos paper, Roo.
All right. Synopsis in brief. God, what I wouldn't give to go ass sliding with you.
You did anything else instead of that. No,
There's still time.
There's
I
still
mean,
time.
if you want to go ass sliding.
All right. Synopsis in brief. That high school was way too cool for just anybody to be mad at each other. They got the new wave dance parties. They got the anarcho communist thing happen in the basement where everybody's either doing homework or making clothes for each other. Just it seemed these kids had it good. Why sort of bring in capitalism?
The 80s were a wild time,
It's
man.
true.
All the time.
You had to make your own fun.
Right. Synopsis in brief, we're now taking you to a real high school and definitely not an aha video. Synopsis in brief, bones broken, spine shattered, testicles flattened like circus pennies.
Do you want to be my friend?
You
You didn't answer me the first time, so.
General impressions. Let's go to the man of the hour, whose friendship may or may not be on trial. Andy, how was coming back to Rat?
Let's hear it. Top or bottom?
Top or bottom?
So I still enjoyed it. It's awful. I mean, it's like proper bad.
Like a B movie?
Yeah, exactly. But it's
At no point of the show have we covered what the B is short for. Maybe now we know.
Bitchin'.
It's 80s in like the most fantastic ways, with montages and just weird non sequitur scenes, and it's definitely not good. It won't be the last time I watch it. So there's that.
Okay.
Whoa.
So we're not closing the loop. We're not doing the thing of Bruce Willis going back.
Door open.
Yeah.
Yep.
Still a possibility.
Yep.
Let me read a little bit about the movie.
There's a chance.
You're saying there's
I'm saying there's
Hal Needham, who was a nationally famous stuntman, a frequent collaborator with Burt Reynolds on his most famous movies, mostly for the car stunts, and a former NASCAR team owner. Directs Bill Allen, Talia Shire, Jack Weston, Ray Walston, along with 1984 Olympic gymnastics champion Bart Connor and future convicted felon Lori Loughlin. The film underperformed at the box office, grossing $2 million against a budget of just $3 million, and received pretty mixed reviews from critics. Leonard Maltin gave the movie his lowest bomb citation in his annual movie guide, saying, "As if we didn't see this exact same plot line used to death by the 1950s hot rod films and also by the 1970s roller disco epics. However, this I kind of found fascinating. In 2013, Guardian writer Nick Evershed found it had the largest discrepancy between critical and audience response, which at the time was 0% for critic response based on the 5 published professional reviews versus the 91% rating based on over 7,000 different user ratings."
Good God. I am still shocked at the fact this was released at theaters. I was waiting for you to say, I mean, it actually made money. So, I mean, I think that's an achievement in
itself. It lost $1 million.
I mean, it lost it. Yeah. But I mean, at least they made some of their money back. I figured this was like a straight to TV movie. It's like perfect for something you'd watch at like a Friday night growing up, and you're like 6 or 7 years old. This comes on. You're like, it's a typical fare you'd see back then. All these kind of made for TV movies. Sure. You got like young budding stars that haven't really emerged yet. I mean, a young Lori Loughlin. We said she's what, 22 in this?
Yeah.
I mean, have mercy.
Have mercy.
have all the mercy. I would ass slide that.
Which was literally what I think she said to the judge. It's not good. Let's go around the horn. Naveen, what'd you think of this one?
It was definitely a B movie. It was so bad it's good. It was worth it. It was just fun and stupid, and all the good things a B movie has gotten there.
Can I ask you?
You can ask me.
Would you join Cruise Crew?
It'd be rad.
Yeah.
Radical.
Be radical if I could, yeah.
Get that right back over the net, bud.
Yeah. Yeah, but just for somewhat, storytelling or just really fast relationships happening. The boom mic that was in there, and just like, we're gonna leave that and continue on. That's the best take we got.
The one scene of Crew lifting his bike up, smacking like the tire smacks the helmet that Lori Loughlin is holding and knocks her back like a little bit, and he's like, he just puts it like up on the top of the car. Yeah, they're like, leave it in.
Cool.
They couldn't afford more film.
No.
Yeah.
One take. I like the approach.
Yeah. How this movie cost $3 million in 1986 is sort of astounding.
It's probably paying for all those like stunt BMX riders.
Right, yeah.
There's no way they spent it on anything else.
Or the creation of the track itself.
Well, so,
Maybe all the T-shirts they had to buy that then
Right.
they had to try to sell.
Mhm.
27,000. I mean,
a lot of those riders were like professional riders from back in the day. Like they were sort of like names, if you will, in the BMX community. So maybe there's that. I also know that they did spend a bunch of money building Hell Track, and it was so poorly designed that it was almost unrideable. And a lot of the
it's kind of like the names right up front. You know?
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, they led with it. They didn't bury the lead at all. But yeah, like I guess a lot of the riders were like, no, we can't ride that whole thing. We can only ride parts of it. It's basically like we're gonna get killed if we're gonna break our necks.
It's like getting on a plane numbered 50-50. It's right.
Right, exactly.
Right. Papa, general impressions of the movie.
what a treat.
Yeah.
Honestly, I wasn't sure what to expect, but with that fucking slamming soundtrack, the soundtrack, it's so 80s. And every song I thought was going to be like Eye of the Tiger, and I just got surprised every time. But yeah, it hit pretty hard. The movie itself, it's good. It's good. I'm still confused. Where did Katie go? They introduced Katie. They introduced a lot of characters, and they just kind of mysteriously disappear off screen.
What happened to Multiverse John Candy? What happened to Multiverse Seth Rogen? Where did the other Jennifer Grey go?
Where did that lumberyard go? It was just there 1 second. It's just gone.
They referenced it though. Yeah. Police officer
they did.
Mm-hmm.
Slide in the woods. You can't find that anymore.
Yeah.
You don't want to go ass sliding there though.
The
It's winter.
ginger kid got more screen time than Katie did.
It's true. Yeah, I know. I don't know what they paid him, but
Guys, do I get a t-shirt too?
yeah, I know. Give him the ripped one.
Yeah, fuck off. Fuck off, Ginger.
Hey, Ron, why don't you go do some magic with your nerd friends?
Why are you a fucking freak?
Go Expelliarmus in your pants.
Yeah.
Yeah. I fucking hated this movie.
I knew it. I knew it. That's great.
This is the worst thing I've personally watched for the podcast. I was bored to tears the entire time. This is worse for me. This is worse than Opportunity Knocks. This is just. Wow. This isn't for me.
It had all the 80s tropes in it though. Montage.
I love so much 80s shit. The most fun I had was the dance with all the late 20-somethings. They're doing the new wave thing at the high school, and that made me think how I'm just going to watch like a bunch of sort of like Blondie and like Aha videos after we're done doing the pod. Yeah. So this is yeah. Go ahead.
It's great how you say that. I mean, it's pretty obvious when you kind of stepped away for like 5 minutes. Yeah, I'm like, I don't know what he's doing. He's doing laundry, or maybe he's washing dishes, loading the dishwasher. Yeah,
it was pretty good. I had like a nice polenta and some sort of like a ground pork and chickpea with spices, like a little curry that I made. Working my prosecco right now.
I guess that's you had quite a bit of time to work on that.
Yeah,
it's not an easy meal to throw together.
Well, I'm sorry. Did I miss something?
I was this is whole parade with like a monkey. I don't know how you missed it, or as an old woman. I'm still not sure.
If you want to watch dance scenes, then you got to watch the dance scene from Can't Buy Me Love.
I don't remember that one.
Well, then you should look it up. It's a great one.
Yeah, I guess so.
I have to ask though, John, why did you insist we watch the entire like credits scene at the end of the film?
I asked, can we turn this off? All you guys went, meh.
Yeah,
I
meaning,
I hated
yeah,
this
turn
over
it off.
much. I thought the rest of you were vibing, and I was just like, I'll just let my boys have
Vibing.
their moments with this. They're
I
Break
crazy.
the ice. I
waiting
haven't
for-
heard this song yet.
I was waiting for the after credit scene with Thanos.
Oh,
He puts on the glove, get on a bike. Fine, I'll do it myself. Let's get to Andy's questions here. Well, we just got a couple because it's late night. Where for you guys does this rank in terms of the other 80s pantheon in terms of the 80s pantheon of other teen underdog comes out on top movies? Not just the 80s, but Footloose, Breakfast Club, Karate Kid, Mighty Ducks, Sandlot, Bill and Ted's, Napoleon Dynamite, sort of like an odd duck out here, but
Wait, you're gonna finish that?
Where does it rank? Where does it rank in the pantheon of underdog teen comes out on top movies?
it's at the bottom.
Yeah.
It's pretty. It's yeah. I'll finish what Andy was kind of proposing at the beginning. Yeah, it's at the bottom. It's not at the top. It's down there. There's nothing memorable about this film.
I am just horribly perplexed, completely perplexed by why this movie.
Fascinated you so.
Oh God, it was
What
such
spoke
a
to you?
touchstone. I don't understand what it was about that movie that made me just love it.
What was it? The bikes? Was it like the new wave dance at the high school? Was it Lori Loughlin? What was the?
There's the middle finger, wasn't it? The sister did the middle finger, and you're like,
Was this the movie that taught you to curse?
It could be. It might have been the start of something. No, I think it was the bikes. I was fascinated by BMX biking when I was back in that time.
Okay.
I think my cousin, my older cousin, who I looked up to, I think he was a big fan of it, so I was a big fan of it. But like seriously, I think I probably rented this movie, or no, I should say my parents rented this movie. I mean, a dozen times for me.
Right.
wow,
And you didn't just dub it? So
it's like a 10 Timers Club movie.
No, we didn't ever dub anything. My aunt did. She had an entire like 2-door sliding door closet, floor to ceiling with.
My father was the Pablo Escobar of like sort of like dubbing like 80s, usually onto like onto Betamax. I almost said like fucking BMX.
Can't get away from it. Sam.
On his
You loved it.
sweet
You loved
BMX.
it. You know you loved Mongoose.
buddy.
Yeah. What cast member would you actually have suspected would do real life jail time? Context for Lori Loughlin. Spent 2 months at a women's federal penitentiary after the FBI concluded investigation and prosecuted her and 35 other parents under Operation Varsity Blues.
I saw that.
Name,
That's
which
insane.
is kind of a funny title if you think about it.
Yes. But she's
But
Yeah.
basically, her daughters both for misbegotten reasons got into fucking USC. This wasn't like, oh, let's bribe people to kind of get our kids into like Harvard or Stanford or like whatever like that.
Yeah, it's
What-
crazy because one of her daughters, I think one of her daughters gave the game up because she was just like an influencer.
Yeah.
So she made tons of TikTok videos and she just didn't want to go to school at all. She's like, my career is all set because she, I think she's
One of her daughters was drawing $1 million a year
Exactly.
sponsorship
she had sponsored.
around like her influencer work without
She-
even having like
She lost that too with everything that happened.
Yeah.
Sucks for
Yeah,
her because she didn't even want to do it. Her parents are like, no, you got to go to college. It sounds a little too on the nose with Rad. I mean, Lori Loughlin just kind of, she was in Rad. She learned from like the mother, Crew's mother. She's just like, got to go to college. She can't be biking forever.
You never see her like the grandfather of the Don show up and he's just kind of just has some real crowd to do crime
We
shit.
got a family business here.
Yeah.
You can't be riding your bike against kids named Bart. We need you to take the SATs so you can run a family business.
Your name should be on the shirts, not on the name tag.
You're so good at helping your mom with those bags of groceries at the beginning of the film. I was like, this kid is going places.
I love how we pivoted from Marlon Brando to De Niro here.
Where's
You joined
where's
the
the
BMX.
Picket
You
Fences?
joined the BMX race. I heard things.
Just some context for our listeners. That actually was not Marlon Brando or Robert De Niro. That was, I know that the impressions were so spot on, but that wasn't.
Guys,
actually
sorry.
them.
I'm back. I just went and made a polenta.
Oh,
You made a polenta.
just one single polenta.
That doesn't sound like a dish. That sounds like
I
a
made
euphemism.
The polenta. You know what? It takes a lot of time to make polenta. So I mean, I had enough
how
for
much time does it
a
take?
polenta.
Make a polenta.
It's
Let's
a
go back to what you
plentiful
said
polenta.
Okay. So question for you. Did you put that polenta and did you put a polenta? Did that go in a dish or a bowl?
Yeah.
Mm.
Maybe a bowl.
Yeah.
I needed breathing room.
Ladies and gentlemen, he heralds Galactus. Guys, it's very, very late. We got one more B movie to do after this. This is going to be my pick for the rotation, and like the last movie we're going to be doing totally for like the cycle set we picked back in the late 2024. So we're going to be watching sort of classic B movie H.P. Lovecraft's The Reanimator, starring Barbara Crampton. There's going to be a scene in it I have alluded to. I asked Andy specifically not to research anything about the movie because what I'd like to do is turn the mics on for like a few seconds during that particular scene, just to get like his response, like just on the wax for it. Eric knows what I'm talking about. This is going to be a thing.
Do you think this movie, it kind of is what Andy envisioned in terms of his second proposal for a cycle?
I think it's not crazy scary or super intense. I think for like the money that they spent on it, it's very low budget. It's based on very hokey source material, but Eric kind of backed me up on this. It's kind of it's a little gem in the rough kind of thing. Like I think
it's visually appealing.
Yeah, it's visually appealing. And
I'm sure you'll be fine with it, Andy.
Yeah.
I guess we'll find out. Hopefully, there's no cockroaches.
Nothing with bugs. Nothing with bugs.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Except I don't believe you.
Okay, well,
there might be
the
like
truth is far
in the
truth is
background.
far more surprising.
It's like a cockroach eating pizza, maybe, with a little birthday hat. Is that okay?
Sure.
Okay.
Can we have a childhood trauma movie if it happens as an adult?
Yeah.
Right. New cycle idea, inner childhood trauma movie. Gentlemen, episode 63, Rebels Without a Pod. Rad. Definitely a movie that had bikes. Definitely a movie that had some 80s songs.
Loads of bikes.
Loads of bikes.
So many bikes.
Yeah.
And ass sliding.
Flattened balls.
They had the ass sliding twins.
Well, that is pretty naughty.
It's very naughty. And the ass sliding twins wipe out on the course. And they're right back up there, folks.
Right. He wasn't calling a race.
Stunt cook.
Stunt cock. The twins show up, high five each other.
Yeah, we got matching genitals. Nice.
Oh God, can we please stop it at that? That has to be the end.
Right. I just gotta make sure slow down on the video feed. God himself is trying to end this record. Gentlemen, I'll talk to you all in a bit. Pleasure as always. Take care.
All right.
Bye, guys.
Later. Yeah, we got matching genitals. Nice. Go Expelliarmus in your pants.